Welcome back to this tutorial. I'm Ravindra and we will see in detail the scanner. So we have seen the first approach, that is the buffer reader. Now this approach is the scanner, and why we need to move toward the scanner, and why this methodology is how it differ from the buffer reader. So we will explore all these things in this tutorial. The very important thing is that scanner was introduced in the 1.5 version of Java with the Java util package. As compared to if you compare scanner with the buffer reader was introduced in the 1.1 version of Java. So buffer reader was the initial initial way of taking the standard input. After some time, Java introduced the scanner to overcome the buffer reader's drawbacks. We have seen this buffer reader almost. If I want to take the primitive type of data with the buffer reader, it takes 3 to 4 lines of code, and if I want to take the input through the scanner, it is going to be an easier one. Well, let's see how it make our task easy. The other thing is that a scanner actually take the data or take the input in the form of tokens. So token is nothing but the word, a single word. So if I say hello and how are you, hello, how are you, so hello is one word, how are you is another word. If I type these two words, hello, how are you, so these two words are separated by the space. So this space is nothing but the white space. So what are the different white space that Java allows? There are two white spaces that Java allows, is space and tab. So anything separated by that space and tab is considered as a token. So in this slide you can see that this is what this is the syntax for the scanner. So scanner is a class, this is the object reference variable for the scanner object. Then I have a constructor over here. With the help of new keyword, I am using the constructor, scanner constructor, which is actually accepting the input stream object, that is nothing but the system.in, which is directly connected to the keyboard and reads the data from the keyboard. So whatever the data read from the keyboard will be in will be in will get in the s as an object form. Now, so we know that we have got the data in the scanner object. Now how to read these data? So there are some methods that are provided by the scanner class to read the data from the scanner object. The very first method is the next, whose return type is string, which actually reads one token at a time and written in the form of string. Next one is the next line method, which is actually read the entire line and return the entire line in the form of string. Next one is next byte. This method actually only reads the one byte. Okay, only one byte type of data and return in the form of byte also. This short method also accept the short type of data and return in short only. This next int is method, it actually accept the only integer type of data and return in the form of integer only. Long, next long, same, accept the long data, return in the form of long only. Float, next float, also return in the form of float, only accept the float type of data. Next double, only accept the double type of data and return in the form of double. So token is nothing but the that integer, that entered float, that entered byte, that entered float number, that entered double number. Okay. So token is nothing but the word over here, whatever you type, that is text. That text is nothing but the token. Now let's try to understand with the help of example how these methods are used. To try to understand, I have written this code over here. So I maximize it. So in this code, I'm asking user to enter your roll number, name, and fees, and displaying all these entered value on the console. So I have used scanner class with the SC object reference variable. Okay, so whatever the data inputted through the standard input will be stored in the SC object of a scanner class. So now, in order to read the data from this class object SC, we need to use the scanner class methods. So first line, I have asked the user enter your roll number. The user is going to enter the roll number, which need to be accepted in the form of integer. Roll number is an integer type of value, so that I have used the next int. So whatever the entered roll number by the user will be accepted by this method, and as we have seen, next int method is having return type as an int, so that data will be stored in the integer variable. Over here integer variable is roll number. Similarly, the I have next message I have prompt to the user is enter your name, so that whatever the name entered by the user will be taken by the next method and stored in the name string, because next method's return type is string. That's why we need to save the uh, collected string in the string data type. So next method actually only reads the one string from the console, not multiple tokens, only one token at a time. Suppose if user is going to enter the full name, it's not going to take the full name, only first name is going to understood by the next method. Okay, next thing is enter your fee. So fee is nothing but the double type of data, okay, or float type of data. Here I have taken as a double, so I have accepted the value with the help of next double method and stored it into the fee double variable. And at the last I have displayed all the values entered by the users. And finally I have closed the resource nothing but the SC is nothing but the scanner object. So why we need to close the object? Because whenever we use the stream stream class objects, it actually holds some sort of resources. So that to free those resources, we need to close it. Okay, it's always good practice to close the uh, resources. Okay, so that's why I have closed this. Okay, so I'm going to save this program. I have saved this program. Okay, now I'm going to run this program. So let me run. Now check the output. So user is this message is prompted, enter your name. So user is going to enter roll number 123. Now next message is prompted as an what? Name, that is suppose ABCD. Then the fees is. So this is what the three data that user enters, and the same data is going to be displayed. So we have understood the how to use the scanner class. In next tutorial we are going to see the console class.